Have you ever found any difference playing a real-life character compared to a fictional one?
The only difference is when you play a real character, they've really existed, so they've done a lot of work for you, and you can do it makes it easier in some ways. Whereas a fictional character is obviously invented, so you have to engage in the invention. So it's in some ways easier playing a real person.
Have you ever found any difference directing a real-life story compared to a fictional story?
Well, if it's real people, you tend to treat them with respect. I was very respectful to the Queen.
I play the young Philomena, which is the young Judi Dench from the film.
What was it like working with Judi Dench and Steve Coogan?
It was incredible. I have 0 scenes with either of them, but I have now spent a good amount of time with both of them, which has been equally wonderful, because they're incredible actors, they're great people, and they definitely... I learned a lot being around them. I learned a lot.
What's it like having a film based on your life?
Great. I mean, it is, based on it, in the sense that it's not a verbatim documentary portrayal of it. It's a drama, so things have been changed, obviously. But it's nice. It's based on the book as well as on my life. So, I think they've made a great job of it.
Well, the best memory I'll take is that I saw something from a little acorn grow into this beautiful oak tree of drama and comedy. I mean, and it was a great experience. It's the best professional experience of my life.
Have you ever found any difference drawing from a real life story, your screenplay drawing from a real life story compared to a fictional story?
Well, I think that the whole thing about something that's based on a true story is you gives you an extra dimension. If you watch a film and you think, wow, that was a great film, that was a great story. For me, I just love that extra kick of it was a great story and it happened. So I've always got a buzz out of that, and I've always found that if you can interpret something that's already happened and bring a story out of that, it's more satisfying. Personally, I mean, I hardly ever read fiction, for instance. I always read non-fiction, so I'm a kind of a non-fiction sort of person.
How much time do you spend with the screenwriter before the script was actually adapted?
Yeah, a lot of time, which was great. Jeff Pope and Steve Coogan were fantastic, and not only working on the script, but I could see the whole time I was sitting there that Steve Coogan was looking at me and kind of picking up on mannerisms and the way I say things and the way I move my hands, and there's a lot of that in the film.
What was it like having Steve Coogan play you?
Yeah, it's good, of course. He plays me a bit of a prat. I don't mind that. Dame Judy tells him he's a fecking idiot, and many people have said that to me, but I kind of like the fact that he redeems himself at the end of the movie, which is great.
What was the atmosphere like on set?
For me, it was quite intense, because Philomena came onto set for some of the time that I was filming, and then there's a huge amount of pressure because obviously she's just watching someone try and emulate what she went through, but to a lesser degree because you haven't been through it, and that's it's quite a hard thing to take on board.
Hard working, and I think Steve and Judy got on really well, so they had some fun in between takes and to lighten the act, because it's a heavy story, but no, I think it was a happy shoot. It was one of the most fascinating, and working with Steve and Frears was terrific, so it was a really fantastic experience.
And did you spend any time with Philomena before shooting?
No, I had dinner with her. She's very inspiring, she's a very moving woman.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time with Philomena. We spent many hours with her talking through her experiences. We then took her through the script, and we then took her through the finished film, and so she was intimately involved all the way through.
Was there anything changed whilst adapting the script?
Yes, yes, we did. We took some dramatic license in order to make it work as a drama. Real life's never normally that neat, but we took enormous pains to stay true to the sense and the emotion of the whole piece. So it's and Philomena herself is very happy with how things are depicted.
Was there anything that was changed that you prefer not to be changed?
No. They were great. They had me involved in the process as the screenplay was written, so everything worked out really well.
What was the atmosphere like on set?
Fantastic.